back to episode number 6 of Blunt Topics. I'm Sky the Guy. We got Rooster Boy. Rooster, how's it going?
Well,
Looking a little
let
different
me
from
tell
last
you
time?
something. Let me tell you something. Feeling a little lighter,
Oh, we
especially
can
right
tell.
here.
Yeah, that's a huge difference.
Oh
No,
yeah. Do you want to know something? I do get a lot of compliments about the mustache, actually, every time.
yeah,
Yeah, and then it goes hand in hand with insults too, right?
right.
I get a lot of fucking insults too. Like you look like a porn star. You look like a uh I don't even know, Tom Selleck or something like that, right? And I'm like, Tom Selleck. Oh yeah, that guy. Wait.
Yeah,
Right? Or I got called Frank Zappa the one day. You know who that is.
yep.
You know who that is. But yeah, no, I get a lot of compliments, but I get a lot of insults too. But
Yep.
a lot of the compliments are either epic or legendary or nice broom, bud.
Well, yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that too, because after our last episode we posted with the weapons, I had 5 people, all with the exact same comment, different days too, all come up to me or just send me a message, and they're like, "Oh, Sky, like, you guys did a good job, blah blah, love the episode, And then they said, and they all ended it the same way too, and they're like, "Oh, well, listen, I'm not gay, but Rooster's mustache, I couldn't stop staring at it because that man knows how to grow a mustache."
Well, I'll
I,
tell you, I'm not gay either, but I am offering mustache rides for $10 a pop. A pop. I was sick of giving free ones, so that's why I shaved it.
pet it for two.
So- sure,
Ah.
a toonie, a full
Yeah.
toonie. I don't want no quarters or nothing. I want a toonie.
There we go. They've heard it here first.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, it was pretty sweet having it. But this time it was time to go.
Yeah. Did you
Time to
raise
go.
money or anything before you shaved it, or was it all just for fun?
It was pretty much for fun. I did do a fundraiser. We raised a little bit of money for it, but it wasn't too crazy or anything. It was like a few $100 or something.
Right.
Too bad. From the Movember Canada Association. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
But anyways, yeah, it was a good time. Time to go. It's Christmas time now.
Yeah. Christmas is a week away now, or sorry, 10 days away from today.
Yep.
We're
A little
pre-recording it,
more than a
so
week.
today's the 15th. So for us, as of right now, it's 10 days away.
December 15th, 2020. Welcome to the end game, baby.
Yep. So are you all ready for Christmas?
You keep asking me this, and I keep telling you,
Just gonna make sure.
no, I'm not. It'll probably be next week.
Leave it right down to the last day.
Well, let's look at the calendar, because I'll tell you, it'll probably be the 22nd. I'll be all ready.
And there we go. We'll have to ask you again then.
Yep, I probably will be ready. All I gotta do is buy some dollies and some stuff this year for the girls. Won't say what they are, just in case. I doubt she's listening. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty easy. Just go in Toys R Us, run in there, grab a couple things that look like what they want, get out, get out fast.
Yep.
Usually hit up the dollar store too, like that sometimes, get some candy or whatever. It's good stocking stuffer.
Yeah, well that's
Other than
what
that,
normally where I go to. Anything stocking related, I always go to Walmart because they have a mix of everything. They have toys, candy, drinks, really anything for anybody. So, but it still adds up because I remember last year I got Erica, my girlfriend, I got her a stocking stuffer. Like I stuffed it full, and it came up to almost $40 and everything.
Did you have a big old sack going over there?
Oh yeah.
Holy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't buy much from the dollar store though, like because it usually breaks or whatever. Like it's a
Right.
good place, like get some cheap candy or like some cheap something like a little basket or whatever, right? It's all right. But like don't buy your groceries there. They don't check things. I'm
You know,
telling you right
I
now.
I checked the date because actually one thing I did buy last week was a craft dinner.
Holy fook. I'd
It
be worried
tasted
about
good.
someone stealing the cheese packet of it.
It tasted good. It wasn't past expiry, and it was there when I needed it.
That's right. That's all that matters. You're fed.
Exactly.
You ate an entire box of Kraft Dinner to yourself.
Man's got to eat when he has substances.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Understand. No,
I mean,
I bought a jug of juice one time from the dollar store, and it was now by a jug of juice I mean it came in a little cardboard thing
yep.
with a spout on the top, and you've probably seen them before. Well, with these ones, when you open them up, I've had them before from other stores. You open up the top, and there's usually a tin foil thing on the top of it. Then you got to peel it open. Well, this one was
Right.
gone when I got home, and it was also like felt like a third of it was gone. So like someone must have came along and opened it up and took a huge fucking chug of it and put it back on the shelf. So I
Well,
go along willy nilly. Hey, that juice, I like that juice.
so then here's my question for you, though. You're complaining about this. Why would you still purchase it and take it off the shelf, realizing this?
I didn't know it. I didn't know it till I got home.
How do you not feel the difference?
I don't know. I just wasn't paying attention. It's like, oh, that's good juice. But yeah, no, I buy lots of candy there and lots of chocolate. So
That's normally what happens when you get up there in age.
yeah. Why is there always an old person, old senior joke?
Well, there's gotta be, because every episode, you normally mention, oh, when I was your age, back in my day.
You're so funny. Anyway, anywho's, I was just, I was looking on the news earlier, like on Google and stuff, because I kept hearing about this DMCA strikes or copyright, music-related copyright stuff on Twitch, apparently Twitter as well. I don't know, you haven't heard anything about that, I guess, hey?
No, not yet. We kind of talked before the show, and you were kind of mentioning about all these gamers getting like warnings and whatnot, and getting fined or whatever.
Well, they're more or less getting their videos taken down. So, like, what happens when you do a stream is if you have it selected in the settings, you'll get a VOD, what's called a VOD of that stream later on. Usually within a few minutes or 5 or 10 minutes after your stream, you can re-watch the stream.
Right.
Anyone can see these VODs too, right? But if you have music playing that isn't, it was copyrighted, like let's say you're playing AC/DC or something in the background, they'll flag it. I've had it done to me a few times. Like they'll just flag it and they mute the audio in it. But now they're starting to just take the video right down, I guess, is what I was hearing. I was watching a few YouTube videos. And that's where I got a lot of the information from, actually. It's kind of interesting, actually, like to see what the solution is for all this.
Right.
You yourself, you know what copyright music and all that is all about, especially with like the iTunes and whatnot, right?
Oh yeah. Well, one of of the videos I made back, say 2014, 2015, when I was first starting to make little things with my buddy. We made like a little juggling video and stuff. Turned out really well, but because of what we were playing on the piano at the beginning, and then the one song we had playing, we forgot to mention the artist and tag them and all that. It ended up getting flagged by YouTube, and now there's no sound on it, which
Oh
is
yeah,
kind of a pain. But
yeah.
that's what has me curious. So with the gaming, they'll just mute the videos, or they're actually removing them as well now?
I believe they're removing them is what.
Because I know with YouTube, from what I've heard and seen, if you get basically if you're like using somebody else's music or whatever, you'll get flagged, but then they also can get fined or sued or whatever from whoever.
Oh really?
Whoever's audio it really was, or what? Say our podcast video was posted in another person's video and they didn't give us a shout out or whatever. We can prove it's us and we can take them to court for it.
Right.
Or so that's at least what I've seen from from some YouTube videos.
Well, I don't know. I just don't know what the solution is though, right? Because with gaming, sometimes there's music in the game,
right?
That the developers have paid the copyright to have in the game, right? Such as GTA, and now Cyberpunk as well. But the new thing with Cyberpunk is you can disable copyrighted music.
Oh, really?
Settings, yeah. So that's for content creators, right? Who want to show some clips of it or whatever. So yeah. No, that's kind of the one solution is just to have non-copyrighted music, right? But what do you do about the other stuff?
Yeah, exactly.
And they're talking about Twitch was kind of talking about having, I guess, it just doesn't even make sense really. It's like you pay to have something on Spotify, pay like some Twitch subscription on Spotify or something, and then you end up getting some sort of list of copyrighted music that you're able to play, which I don't even know like how that. What if it's music you don't even want, right?
Right.
I don't know.
So by the sounds of things, they're just trying to get more money out of you guys who are on here trying to play for fun.
Someone's not getting paid.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone's not getting paid, and they're not happy about it.
Yeah.
Which you can get, right?
It totally makes sense. You almost need to find a happy medium for all three.
Right? Well, that's the thing is the content creator or streamer or whatever can pay their right to play the music on their end through Spotify or whatever, right? But if it's playing through the stream or video and X amount of people watch that's X amount of plays that the big player's not getting.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So if I'm listening to it and I have 1,000 or 50,000 people watching me, and they're listening to the song at the same time, that's 50,000 plays they're not getting. That's actually a pretty good chunk of money, technically. It's a few bucks.
So now So no, I think it was you who was saying your brother makes music, and you played that on your streams.
That's how I get around it.
Can you get flagged for playing stuff like that as well?
No, that's something I actually have permission for that.
Right, but how do that's basically what I was getting at though. Where my question was going is how do they know though that you have permission to play this music?
Well, I guess the music producer or company would have to have some people listening out there for it, or have some bots listening for it. They have bots that do this stuff, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, like just computers set up just to do this kind of stuff. They'll just scan for that specific sound or track or whatever, right? And
Right.
pick it up. But yeah, no, he doesn't do that. So anyone could technically play his music if they were getting away with it, right? If someone found out, or like, if he actually made it big time and the company he signed with found out, then yeah, they'd find out for him. That's how that works. So
That's
it's
some
kind of
crazy,
kind of a weird
crazy
thing.
shit.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing to have to get through. Like, I don't have to worry about it too much. Like, I have had videos with, I used to have song requests in mine, right?
Right.
So you can come in and request any song and come right off YouTube. Whereas YouTube's getting that play, right?
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know how that works. But it's one play per how many people are watching, right?
Right.
Which kind of sucks for the other company. I keep saying that, but that's what it is.
That's crazy.
That's what the DMCA is all about, I guess. DMCA. I'm not sure what that stands for, but it sounds important.
I'm
Sounds
sure
like
somebody will end up
investment.
commenting on our video who will know more and will be able to let us know.
Oh yeah, let us know in the comments below for sure. And if you haven't checked us out before, like Sky the Guy is Sky the Guy. He's from Ottawa, yo, A. And
Hey.
I am Rooster, and we will leave links below where to find more about us in the description, okay? This is how this is going to go. I stream Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, 9 p.m. every day, those days on 9 p.m.
Eastern. Don't forget to tell them Eastern.
Eastern time. You like Eastern or do you like Western?
I like Eastern.
It fits better, doesn't it?
It does.
I've been out west and it's different. It's a different type of time.
Oh yeah.
It's too early. It's way too early.
Well,
No,
speaking about your streaming there, how's it going with the Cyberpunk? I saw that game just was released there on the 10th, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. And it was quite the mess.
Oh yeah.
Yes, yeah. It was quite
Well,
the mess at the start.
what I've heard, I think I saw something posted, basically from the creators of Cyberpunk, apologizing to people who had bought it on the PlayStation and Xbox
Yep.
because it's something about it crashing.
Oh, yes. And it's like, it's pretty bad on those consoles, I guess. That's what I've heard. I've seen a few clips of some bad stuff. I don't know why it's like that either.
Now, are they just finding it's lagging more for them using these systems, or is it like actually like just crashing, like shutting
It
down, and they
just
can't play
looks like crap. It looks like crap. The graphics are all buggy. Nothing's working good for them, I guess. And when it does, it works good, I guess, but not all the time. And I guess the game crashes.
it? Right.
Now, that's not everyone though. That's not everyone. And you know what I think a lot of their problem is?
Their internet.
There's two. Well, there's two. There's two issues with this. Okay, so the game was released. It probably needed a little more time, but they're being rushed. It's a big game. Like, trust me on this. Trust me on this. It's a big game. There is so many missions, man. There is as many missions on my map right now, and I've only got probably 8 to 10 hours into the game. There's as many missions on my map right now as a full fucking game.
Wow.
And I've got 10 hours in. There's supposed to be 200 or something like that. Anyways, I think they need a little more time for those guys. That's what it was. They're rushing, trying to get it done for the main consoles.
Right.
No one gives a shit about the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. They're all about the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and PC. That's all there is to it.
Right.
Oh, and Nintendo's in there too, but like they're not a big game shaker, right? They just play their games and that's it. But like, yeah, they were rushed big time. They rushed probably to get the big main consoles done and left the older ones. Maybe they thought they'd get away with a few patches or something like that, but apparently not. Which is fine though, because they're still making money.
Right. Yeah, so that's
they made a lot of money.
Yeah, sorry. So that's something else I had read today as well. I know I had mentioned that I didn't know much about this game, but now that we're actually talking about it, it's bringing back a lot of little things that I've seen and I've read online. Like this morning, I think I saw another article saying something that they've been working on this game now for over 10 years.
Oh shit, yeah.
And just from the day it was released until today, they already made their money back plus some for what they put into it.
Now they had a lot of refunds they had to do.
Right, because of these fallbacks or whatever with the other systems.
Yeah.
So now, with this game, do you have to? Is it kind of like a? Again, I'm gonna sound very basic here because I'm not a whole crazy gamer, but is it a type of game where you have to pay for certain things? Like, how, like, for example, Fortnite's a free game.
Yeah.
I know it's two different games, but work with me here.
Go ahead.
So in Fortnite, you've got those V-Bucks.
Right.
I believe they're called. And you got to buy, like, you can buy, like, these suits, you can buy these dances, you can buy whatever. In Cyberpunk, is it the same kind of idea? Like,
no.
Is there certain things you have to buy online or whatever, or is it just whatever's theirs?
No, it's a game. You buy it for $80, and it's a story mode right now. They're planning on a multiplayer later, and I'm assuming it's going to be something like GTA or something like that online.
Right.
That's what I'm assuming, because you can customize your characters and stuff like that. But it's basically an RPG, so a role-playing game.
Right.
What that means, and so you start out and you make a character, and you start the story, and you pick whether you want to be male or female, and you can customize everything though. Holy.
Well, yeah, I've heard something, or I saw this meme. Apparently, you can customize your pubic hairs and your penis size and like a whole 9 yards.
Not as much as I thought there'd be after 10 years of fucking developing it. And I think it's a little sexist, to be honest with you, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because you can customize. The penis has two different types of penises you can pick from. So, uncut or cut. And you can pick small, default, or big, right? There's some options there, obviously. Not as many as you'd think there'd be, though. You think you'd be able to stretch that thing right out and do whatever, put a cube into it?
I don't know who comes up with this shit, man. I really don't.
But
In what type of world do you...
listen, but on I know, but listen, but on the female side, you just pick a vagina. That's it. There's no different types. We all know there's different types. We all know they all come in big, default, or really small, aka tight.
Yep.
But like, you know what I mean?
This just goes to show you how far we've come in this world. Our game is starting off as like Pong and like a skinny, a fat, or like a full character for hockey. You got like Pong and Sonic. To now having these RPG games where you can pick the size of your pubic hairs.
Yeah, and you can have
and
like
the size of your junk.
You can have like this, just a little strip, and then you can dye it different colors.
Oh my god!
I did mine for fluorescent green. Mine's fluorescent green, just so you can see me at night.
Oh my god! This is the world we live in now, folks.
What's that little rectangle flying to?
Oh god.
Hey, it's good stuff.
Terrible.
Trust me. It's good for you. It's really good. But anyways, yeah, no, it's a good game, but like those guys really hit it hard, you know, like they didn't really have a fair chance with it, I guess.
Right.
Whereas like the only thing that happened with me was I just overloaded my PC. Like, and it is a taxing game graphically. It's a fucking taxing game, dude. Like, the specs on, like, the requirements for, like, to play it are just crazy. Because it's such a loaded game. Like, it's loaded. The only thing that happened to me, my PC is pretty ballin', right? Like, it's got some pretty beefy parts to it, blah blah blah. It's not the best. Trust me on this, not the best. I don't have the best parts, but they're the best for the money you can spend. Trust me on this, okay? You would think I'd be able to run that game on ultra. Like that's how the settings go. It goes ultra, high, medium, probably medium low to low or something like that, right? And then I was playing the game on ultra with the stream running, and it probably lasted about 2 hours, and my computer just took a shit. Just said, nope, I'm gonna take a poopy now, and it just fucking said nope. The game crashed. The program that runs the Streamlabs OBS, it crashed. So my stream was just dead. There were people sitting in my chat going, "What the fuck's going on?" What had happened was, had the first time I had hit a car. I had actually like jumped in a car and started driving around. Literally turned a corner, just computer took a poop. And then so I had to like actually like restart the computer, like shut everything down, restart the computer. Luckily, I came back and I just turned down the graphics before I started the stream.
Yep.
Back. And I came back. I still had some people in chat. And I'm like, fuck, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. I can't run around high. My computer was almost overheating. It was like that. It was that crazy.
Wow.
And my CPU, which the CPU is like the brain of your computer.
Yep.
It was just not having a good day. Not on ultra. The game looked fucking beautiful though. Like beautiful on ultra. It was absolutely gorgeous. I wish I could still play it on ultra, but I only play it on stream, so I don't want to get too far ahead on anybody.
Right.
But yeah, no, that's the only thing that happened to me. I know I just turned it down and Nothing else has really happened to me. I had a couple missions bug on me a bit. They just kind of wouldn't load, or I couldn't complete them, like actually get my like reward.
Right.
So I just said fuck it and came back and ended up being able to do it. Easy as that. Yeah,
That's
I don't
pretty
know.
sweet.
They offered a hot patch in there yesterday or the day before. I didn't really notice much.
No?
No. No, I was kind of getting a little deterred though, because there's times when it looks really good on what I'm playing on, the graphic settings, and there's other times where it looks like I'm playing an Xbox 360 game.
Right.
That's what a lot of people are complaining about on the older systems. It just looks like an old piece of shit. But, mind you, this is what I was getting at in my original point, is these older systems, how long have these people had these?
Right.
How much dust has it collected? You know, like these things collect dust and they don't work as well when they're packed full of dust. Like I've opened up one of my old Xboxes from when I was a teenager, and oh my fucking god, what a disgusting! It's just full of like smoke dust and stuff, right? 'Cause you used to smoke pot and whatnot and play games, and yeah, it was disgusting, man. It was just caked on there. The poor Xbox. No wonder it was whining.
Sure hope you cleaned her.
I did. And then I went back at it.
Ah, there we go. I mean, what are we talking about? This is a family-friendly show here.
What? Fuck. Whoop.
Whoopsie.
Oops. Anyways, yeah, no, that's Cyberpunk, and I'll probably be playing it here in the next 5 minutes or so. So.
Well, people here aren't gonna be able to watch that, but you know, they can tune in on.
It's pre-recorded. I forgot we're doing pre-recorded.
Yes,
So
sir.
used to being live.
I know it's a change for once.
Yeah.
Something new, but
Hey, it is what it is.
exactly.
Yeah, I've been talking to a few people, thinking about getting some streamer guys on here.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of interesting. Getting their feedback on some stuff, you know.
Well, in the new year too, I was planning on having, well, for us discussing it and stuff, is a few street performers as well from around the world, get their
Who
perspective.
you got?
To have on?
Yeah.
I can't say yet.
Well, I can't say either yet, but
I'll
they
tell
did
you.
say yes.
I'll tell you when we finish up. We'll get it all prepared.
Okay, fine. But yeah, anyways, guys, this is the end of the show. Hope you guys, have a great holidays. I don't know if we'll see you or not.
Yeah, we got one more episode before Christmas.
Do we?
One more.
One more.